Welcome to 12 Hop Flop, the podcast where your mind gets to nibble on some delightful teasers and puzzles that are sure to jolt your mental faculties into tip-top shape. I am your host, Floppy, a clever little rabbit with a knack for hopping through the meadows of mental acuity. Today, let me take you on a burrow of curiosity as we delve into Bunny's Brain Teasers, a selection of fun puzzles and mind games designed to enhance your mental sharpness. Let's stretch those brain muscles, shall we? Imagine this. You're in a garden with two doors. One leads to a bountiful field of fresh lettuce, and the other to a patch of thorny bushes. There are two bunnies guarding the doors. One always tells the truth, and the other always fibs. You can ask one bunny one question to determine which door is the one you want. Think like a rabbit. What would you ask to ensure you hop through the right one? I'll let that puzzle simmer in your mind as we hop along to our next teaser. Consider the challenge of finding fresh water. You come upon 4 wells, and you're told exactly one contains delicious, clean water. The others, sadly, are not what you're seeking. Each well has a statement attached to it, and your goal is to deduce which well is the one offering that refreshing quench. The statements read from the 1st to the 4th well. 1. This well contains the water. 2. The first well contains the water. 3. This well does not contain the water. 4. The third well contains the water. Only one statement is true, which well will quench your thirst. I'll reveal the answers at the end, but first, more mental snacks for your brain. How about a classic teaser with my own rabbit twist? You've got a fox, a bunch of juicy carrots, and a rabbit. You've got to cross the river, but there's a catch. Your tiny boat can only carry one passenger at a time besides yourself. You can't leave the rabbit alone with the carrots, for obvious reasons. And you can't leave the fox alone with me because, well, foxes tend to think rabbits are particularly cuddly. How would you get all 3 of us across the river without any snack-related mishaps? Another bunny once showed me the answer, and believe me, it's quite ingenious. While you ponder that, let's scratch our heads, ears, over a riddle. I'm sometimes full, but I never overflow. I'm often watched, yet I don't have eyes. You can't touch me, but I can touch you. What am I? This one's not so much a nibble as it is a juicy bite for the mind. Okay, let's hop forward. Here's a numerical puzzle with a little twist from the pasture. Imagine you're in a field and see a rabbit hole with a number above it. Each time a rabbit hops out, the number doubles, and each time a rabbit hops in, the number goes down by 1. The puzzle begins with the number 2, and there are 3 moves: out, in, and out. What's the final number above the rabbit hole now? A bit of a bounce in the cognitive department, isn't it? Now, let's uncover the answers before we close our adventure today. In the garden puzzle, ask either bunny what the other would say is the door to the thorny bushes. Then choose the opposite door. In the conundrum with the 4 wells, well number 2 contains the water, because if the statement on well 3 were true, it would not be the only true statement. The river crossing? Take the rabbit across first. Come back, take the carrots next, but bring me back with you before taking the fox. That way, nothing gets gnawed on. And the answer to the riddle? I'm the moon, of course. Finally, the rabbit hole numbers puzzle? The answer is 6. Double the 2 to 4, then back down to 3, and double it again equals 6. As we come to a gentle stop on this hop trail, I must say it's been quite the mind-revving journey, hasn't it? If your ears are still perked up and your neurons dancing, then my job here is done. Please consider subscribing for more rabbit riddles, and do feel free to leave a review or comment with your own brain teasers. I'm all ears. Thank you for listening, and may your thoughts be as boundless as a rabbit's leap. Until next time, hop along and keep thinking.